Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Star with Star Tarot. I am so happy that you guys have showed up today. This is my first twin flame divine feminine and divine masculine reading ever. I was waiting for the most perfect deck and I finally found it. It is called the Divine Feminine and Masculine Reunited deck and it is amazing. It is by Christabel Jessica. So if you are interested in purchasing this deck, I strongly encourage you to. I did a review on it so that you could see the whole deck. So you do want to check out that video. But I'm gonna go ahead and jump in. This is so juicy to me that I am like busting out of the seams to even give this reading. Okay, so let's just go through some preliminaries real quick. This is for twin flame situations only, okay? If you feel like you're in a twin flame situation or if you know about twin flame journeys, this will make sense to you. If you are coming to this channel for the very first time and you're not sure if you're in a twin flame situation, I suggest that you look that up. If you're not interested in that or if you're not in that situation, I do have other types of readings available and we'll be putting out general love readings because this is specific for the twin flamers only, okay? Same thing if you do come to my channel time and time again. I appreciate it so much, but this is a twin flame and twin flame reading only, okay? Now, the other thing that you need to consider is that the twin flame journey is different for everyone. So it depends on what stage you are in, as if this, to know if this resonates for you. So you're going to want to pick up what I'm putting down that does resonate and simply leave the rest. Okay, this is just to show you where you are at and for you to understand where you are at and to be able to walk through this journey in a healthy way. A lot of people think twin flame situations can be toxic, and they can be toxic if you allow them to be. But this is the purpose of this reading, so let's just go ahead and jump right in. We're going to look at the divine feminine first, and as you guys may know, that divine feminine doesn't always mean that that is pertaining to the female, okay? We have both female and masculine energies. So when you're in connection with someone, especially in a twin flame situation, one of you is going to be the masculine and one of you is going to be the feminine. Doesn't matter what gender you are, okay? So let's see what is going on in the collective for this twin flame journey. All right, this is the goddess of endurance, okay? So this is the divine feminine. So right now, the feminine is really acknowledging that she has endured so much in this twin flame connection. She is someone that is always there for the divine masculine. She is and probably has been the chaser to the divine masculine up to this very point, okay? And she has endured this because she is aware of her love for the masculine and she is aware of the journey, okay? And she does have the vision to see where this journey is going, more so than the masculine, more times than the masculine, okay? So the feminine, being such a strong being, has come to a pause in this journey with the masculine, okay? The feminine now has taken a look in the mirror, okay? And she does not necessarily like what she sees, okay? She sees that she's put in the time, the energy, and the love, and may have not received this back, or feels like every work that she has put into this has caused the masculine to shut down or to run, okay? And this has caused a pause in the journey. She is shocked by her own image in the mirror. She can't believe that she's been doing this for this long. She cannot believe the things that she's allowed to happen. And, she has called a pause to the situation. There could have been a shocking moment. It could have been an argument. It could have been, interaction that the masculine had with other individuals. It could just be, the reciprocity that isn't there. But she is always the compassionate individual in this connection as of late as it's been, and she has literally lost herself in this connection. Okay? She is always the compassionate one in this situation, more so than the masculine up until this point. Again, so take this how this resonates. All right? So, this has caused a pause because what is so I really wish that you guys would have been here when I shuffled. I love to shuffle on screen, but because this is a new deck, I had to take the time to meditate over this and see what the message was. And the Ace of Pentacles, came out to clarify the pause in the journey. This Ace of Pentacles speaks about focusing in all areas of your life. The universe has called on to the feminine to say, you need to snap out of this. You need to realize that you have a purpose, and you need to practice self-love, okay? Because you have not practiced that thus far, and this is what it will need to take in order for the masculine to get it, and in order for this journey to move forward. Okay, so this is divine intervention here. All right, now to clarify the compassion for others card. Okay, the card that says she has lost herself in being compassionate to others. The Ace of Cups here is her literally extending her hand towards the universe to say, I will pause this connection to allow myself to get the healing that I need, and to fill my own cup up with love and purpose before I continue this journey with the masculine. Okay? And the universe has helped her to see her own reflection, and for her to understand that this is what's necessary. All right, with that being said, out came the dynasty of the Divine Mother. Okay, the Divine Mother is the mother of all mothers. She sees what needs to be healed, who needs to be motivated, okay, who needs to be inspired. And so she has come to the feminine to understand that she needs to see her self-worth. She needs to work on her self-value, and certainly self-love before this connection can continue. Okay? This also gives the divine masculine the opportunity to see his own reflection. All right? So, this is divine intervention. Now, let's take a look at the masculine. Okay? The god of obstruction. Okay? This is the masculine. The masculine loves the feminine, yes. Okay? There's no doubt about that. But the masculine causes obstacles between himself and the feminine. And sometimes when the feminine is trying to work on her purpose, or she's trying to be compassionate towards others, the masculine does throw in obstacles that doesn't allow the feminine to focus on herself. And when she does focus on the connection, he runs. Okay, so when she does turn her focus on the masculine runs. So then when she puts the focus back on other individuals that need her, and on other purposes that she has for herself, then the masculine tends to come back. That's what he does. He throws out these obstacles, and sometimes he does it to protect her because he does have foresight that she's doing too much for other people, or she could possibly get hurt. That's what he does. He creates these obstacles to protect her sometimes. But he also hurts her with the obstacles that he places in between their connection. But again, sometimes he's doing this to protect her, because although he wants to move forward, he also knows that he's not strong enough because he hasn't dealt with certain situations within himself, and he doesn't want to lose her. So sometimes he does cause obstacles and situations for her to turn back and take a look at him and say, okay, I'm the compassionate one. Let me take care of him now. But then when she extends herself even further, he runs. Okay? What is so profound with this card is it talks about him being the mirror. And sometimes he holds the mirror up for the feminine to see that she is overgiving to other people, but he doesn't realize that the other people sometimes includes him. Okay? Sometimes she's giving too much even to him without the reciprocity that she needs. Okay? So she calls a pause in this union. Okay? And the masculine is trying to convince himself that he can do this. He can do this journey without her. He doesn't need to be clingy. He doesn't need to manipulate this time. So there could be a situation where you, if you are the feminine, are not having communication with the masculine, because the masculine is taking the position of he's being abandoned, he's being ignored, or he's been put in his place by the feminine to say, you stay over there and I'm gonna go over here. Okay, so he's trying to convince himself that he can do this. Okay, and to clarify that, we have the strength card. He's trying to find the strength to do this journey without the feminine and without all of the antics that he used to play. Okay, so with that being said, we're looking at what energy is surrounding him at this point, and Venus is surrounding him, which represents love. Okay, so Venus is trying to swoop in to make him see, in the absence of the feminine, that he does really love her, and he can see exactly what she has done for him and how valuable she is to him, and to convince him that, you know, it's not that this is her neglecting you, but this needed to happen in order for you to see how much you do love and appreciate the feminine. Okay, so Venus comes in to try to soften his perspective, soften his heart, and make him see what it really is at this point. That this is no slight to you, but dude, you really have not been given the reciprocity that the feminine has been telling you she needs. So the inner child is now a situation for the masculine. Venus is allowing certain things from the past of abandonment and neglect that the masculine may have endured, or is allowing him to see that, you know, a bit of him has been childish and, you know, selfish. And so the universe is trying to help him work with his inner child. The universe wants him to grow up in the sense of manhood and love, and really see the feminine for who she is and what she provides to the masculine. So during your absence, if you are the divine feminine, the universe is going to be working with the divine masculine and being strong and facing his inner child. Okay, because there has been a change in the wind that the universe has caused. Okay, so now we're looking at the outcome here, the change in the wind. Okay, this change in the wind has literally come swirling around and caused a tower moment, a subtle tower moment for some, and for others it has been a larger tower moment. But this is to shift some things around. We are now turning the tables from the feminine being the chaser to the masculine realizing what he needs to realize about the feminine, and ultimately be the chaser in this connection. Okay, now the universe is helping the feminine to heal herself. Okay, to heal from what this connection has done to her, to heal her from situations and relationships past, and giving her the strength to see exactly what is going on within herself and to see things from the perspective of the masculine, but to see herself first, to allow herself to restore self love, self worth, so that she can step out of the position of the runner. Okay, because this is what needs to happen. Um, the flexible card comes up because both parties are going to need to bend in an opposite direction than they've ever been before. The feminine needs to shift her energy towards herself and be more flexible to understand that she needs to do this work alongside of the universe, okay, in order to ultimately be happy and to possibly come back to this connection whole. And the masculine is going to have to be flexible enough to know, do not manipulate the feminine back into this bullshit activity slash behavior, because you have not dealt with the inner child. A part of the masculine is still a child himself, still dealing with childhood issues, and is ultimately hurting the connection and hurting the divine feminine. So he needs to be more flexible in his mind to know that this is not a slight towards him from the feminine, but it's a help from the universe for him to get his ish together and for the two of them to have a connection that ultimately is worth waiting for. Okay? And it says divine timing is at work in your love life. Okay? So this is the perfect setup from the divine. This is the message that they've asked me to deliver. So if you are the divine feminine, know that this is meant to happen. Some of you woke up and just felt like you decided to walk away from the connection and don't know why, and just are seeing everything that you've been through. And some of you, there was an actual moment, a conversation or situation that woke you up to say, he's not ready. The masculine is not ready. He's not in his position. I cannot work with this. Let me work on myself. Let me get the healing I need. Okay? And the divine masculine is like, whoa, she did something different. She's really going to, go in another direction. And why is she doing that? And I love her. And what do I need to look at? And the masculine might have a little bit of a tantrum, okay, for a while and not understand this. But Venus is definitely coming in to represent the universe and will soften his mind and heart over time. He'll be all right, okay? But the universe is going to deal with the masculine's inner child, because honestly, you need a man, okay? Divine feminine. You need a man, not a child. And so you cannot do that. I see all of your work that you've tried to do. It's not your job to turn the divine masculine into the man that he needs to be for himself, for you, and this connection. It's the universe's business. So let that be the universe's business, okay? But if you allow this and your masculine allows himself to do the work, it will be worth waiting for. So this is the message. If this resonated at all, please like, share, comment, and certainly subscribe. I will be doing these on a monthly basis. I might do them twice a month. But yeah, I totally enjoy doing this reading. Again, I will put the information down. Just remember, guys, you are the goddess of endurance. This is the interception from the universe. It's all about divine timing. You will get through this healthily if you just take the advice from your divine mother and allow things to unfold naturally, okay? And I promise you, it will be worth the wait. Till next time, guys, take care, take the message, and enjoy your journey. Bye-bye.